torp here. Never done a Thursday night rant before, but here's my first one, and you're all going to be privy to it. I'm going to do this torp style so that it makes sense. I'm not going to do this gig content creator style. I'm going to do this me style, torp style. We talk about keeping it real, don't we? Those of us in real Linda, well, that's what I'm here for. That's what I do. That's what I does. So as I'm doing that, you don't think for 1 second that I don't realize that at some point I'm going to wake up a few people that are taking a nap, and they're not going to be goddamn happy whatsoever that I just woke them up. That shit's going to happen. It's going to become a part of life that is never going away. It was a day that I realized that I wasn't scared of those people, and those people did not neither or change my mind or make me nervous. My last video was about GigCon 23. As I did that, I realized it was going to wake up a few napping heads. Snapper heads, as we used to call them. Well, I lost 2 subscribers on that video. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not landing this plane because 2 people couldn't handle the turbulence. When you are the captain of the plane that you are flying, you do not take into account that 98% of the people want to get to their destination. I don't do analogies for long, but I think you get what I'm saying. I had a bit of a situation. It really kind of took me aback a little bit because as I did tag Sara Elizabeth in my last video, I'm old school. That's female. The good part about it is she's actually a female. She's not trans, which is wonderful, and I'll tell you why I say that. These days, you don't know what you're dealing with. People are full of lies. They're full of manipulation. They're full of scams. They're doing whatever it is to get paid. The reason I say that is because most of the ones that you know about are either in the news, they're on some sort of drive-by media, they're on some sort of goddamn platform where they're getting paid. Now, how in the fuck does that make sense? To believe someone that's getting paid to be stupid. All right. So, her comment read out loud. You can go look at my last video. I pinned that motherfucker. I pinned that comment. Oh, I surely did. I liked it and I gave it a fucking heart. Do you know why? Most people would say block her, delete the comment, or simply just tell her off. Call her a bunch of names. Go read that comment. Come back and tell me what I said. You come back and tell me if what I said wasn't correct. You see, that's where the fucking GigCon screwed up. We already talked about this in the last video, and I said it was my final thoughts on the GigCon. What I did not elaborate on was my final thoughts on the people in the GigCon. Pedro did not get a pinned comment, and I'll tell you why. Most people would say, oh, you love Pedro. Pedro's your man. Pedro, right? Right? And isn't that what some of the fucking numbnuts, the fucking scammers, the fucking conners that went to fucking that place and did that shit that made us all sick to our stomach? Almost 98% my comments, sweetheart Sara Elizabeth. See, you gotta be careful when you're talking to the females though, man. That shit will get you fucked up. It will get you in trouble. So I did it, you know. I made that video and I said my final thoughts. So as Sara Elizabeth pops up, I pin her comment, but yet I don't pin Pedro's. Why is that? Didn't nobody say I love Sara Elizabeth, did they? Nope. Ever, not once. Nope. They said, look, Pedro, why the fuck that didn't him? Why the fuck that I didn't in his comment? Do you know why? I'll bet you think that it's reverse psychology. Nope, it's not. He thanked me for promoting his channel. Pedro, you fucked up, bro. You're the one that said you don't need promotion from anybody, so why would you thank me for promoting your channel? You lying dick turd. What the fuck? Like that's sarcasm, dude. That's pure sarcasm. That's you trying to be nasty as fuck and make it look like you're a nice guy. Like, flip that wig, dude. Just flip it. In the wind, like, I am too good to be wrong. Motherfucker, you've been wrong for a long time. Now, Sara Elizabeth is going to piggyback up on your I'm not wrong ass because my friends, dude, I'm sorry. But just because you got friends that agree with you doesn't mean you're right. How many motherfucking times have you heard the DoorDash Sucks channel, Jeff Thomas Black channel, two of the big boys that are playing the game right now, keeping it so goddamn real, I can't see straight. And when I can't see straight when somebody's keeping it real, that should fuck you up. That's how real those guys are. If you don't know the channels. Oh, and you probably don't because you only paying attention to people that agree with you, Sara Elizabeth. All respect. We're not going down the I'm going to beat you up and call you names shit. You left a comment on my channel. You couldn't be nothing but wrong when you left that channel. You couldn't be nothing but obvious when you left that. You showed your ass, Sara Elizabeth. What you did is you proved me one thing. Pedro's got security guards, and one of them's name is Sara Elizabeth. And she drives in Florida. No, I'm not dropping docs, you motherfuckers. She says it in her channel. She's in Florida. Fuck off with all that bullshit. If a goddamn channel's going to expose themselves, then they're exposed. I had nothing to do with it. I'm relating a message from them to you. When you're full of shit and you get butthurt, what do? You yell at the person that made you butthurt, don't you? You see, here's the difference, Sara Elizabeth. I call out the bullshit. You're fighting the people that are calling you out. I never gave a good goddamn one way or the other what the fuck, if anything, you were doing or Kim's Money Plans was doing. Or Bentley's or fucking anybody for that matter. Anybody that was selling something. As Megan used to say from Vegas. I'm not a player in that. You're not going to come up to my front door and sell me some Bibles. You're not going to come up here and sell me the dictionary set. You're not going to come up here and sell me the Webster set, Sara Elizabeth. You're not going to do any of that. I'll tell you why. It's so obvious that you're just defending Pedro because you feel bad for him that he got butthurt by me. Here's what you're doing. You're supporting him and giving me the finger on my channel when you don't even know what I'm about. How can I prove that? Because you've never commented on any video I've ever made in a year. And I've been talking DoorDash and all this shit you've been talking about for a year. So you decided to come up here when you got mad? You decided to come up here when you decided that, I just can't take it. My boy Pedro, see, that's what fucked me up. You said, you're Pedro's number one fan. That's what Sara Elizabeth, that's what you said to me. I'm his number one fan. I'm like, ain't that a bitch? That's the only time I hear from you? You know what? That solo app is good for those that it works for. I heard some great things about it, but it ain't my market. And you keep on pushing that shit down people's throats. Why? Because you're getting paid, woman. Female of the fucking month? The fucking employee of the month for DoorDash? What the fuck am I supposed to listen to you for when you're hanging out with Bentley anyway? I know a lot of people are going to have a problem with this. I guess so. Maybe. I suppose. I give a fuck, really? Yeah, that's more to the point. So Pedro, your security guard, the fucking, I don't know what, is she a drone for you now? Are you just flying her mentally? Like she can't even see it? She just keeps on bouncing into a wall? No, dude, she got way more views than you do. So look at her subscribers, man. She got money, man. She popping on AdSense. Look at that shit, man. She rocking and rolling. Yeah, but look at that fucking message. Look at that fucking message that she just sent. To me. To me. I was going to leave her alone. I tagged her in that because she was in the con. She was in the scam. That's why I tagged her. She was open game, dude. This ain't got nothing to do with her being a female, or how she looks, or where she lives, what her lifestyle is. None of that is my business, and none of that makes any difference to me. What made a difference to me is when she came up on my channel and said something to me. Yes, I did say it was a scam, and yes, I did say she was there, and yes, I did call out Kim's money plans. But apparently Sara Elizabeth is too worried about herself and her money to pay attention to the gig content creators that didn't get it, that didn't feel it. And instead of saying, I'm sorry you didn't see it the right way, maybe you should pay more attention to all my videos, and maybe you didn't hear Pedro right. That's what she should have said. No, she came up on my channel and left a comment saying that I was Pedro's biggest fan, trying to fucking do some reverse psychology and be sarcastic. I'm not even gonna call her a name. Hell no. I don't treat any woman like that. I'll tell you why. I wasn't raised that way. But I will give them as a piece of my mind in the real. Sara Elizabeth, you a liar, you a joke. All right? You're the joke. The joke was GigCon, and you support the GigCon, so that makes you a joke. You're just about ready to get fired in the real. Okay? The real is a place, by the way. That's why we call it that. It's called a real. And you're about to get fired from it. I haven't made that choice yet. I'm going to have to talk to my assistant managers and shit and talk to the other employees and see what they think about you. Because all I'm seeing is a fail. A fail with somebody that just wants to get paid without doing the work. You said it yourself. What are you busting out? 2 to 3 hours a day? How in the fuck? You're getting really bad with your videos talking about working 2 to 3 hours a day when some of us motherfuckers are out here doing it full time. And when we out here doing it full time, listening to the likes of you tell us how great it is, but more importantly, what you should buy, that's where I get fucked up. That's where my shit changes. That's where my mentality gets on point. And right now it's on point. I'm sorry for you about that, but that's the way it's going to have to be for a minute. You have to understand something. I have over 100 comments on this video, and the only 2 of them that disagree with me is you and Pedro. Put that math into a really solid... Hell, fuck it, I'll do it for you. I got you. I got you, Sarah. Hold on. Smoke what I just said. Let that aroma fill the room. Let it sink in. Let it make sense. You're always telling everybody how to make it make sense and how much you don't like this and how much you don't like that. And oh my God, brah. Oh my God, brah. Right? All that. So what's up? What did you share about the GigCon? What did you do in the GigCon? What was your game in the GigCon that was supposed to help other drivers? I'll tell you what it was. Nothing. Here's what fucked me up. You used to do shit like that. You used to be really good at helping other drivers. You were very positive about that. Okay? I've seen your comments. You look really great today, Sarah. We love your positive energy. I'm like, positive energy? What the fuck? I'll give you this much, Sarah. You got some positive energy. You really do. But seems to me when it benefits you. Where's the positive energy for the people that are fucking crying in the corner, man? Like, this shit's fucked up. Does anybody feel me? Does anybody sharing this? When you said that you working 2 to 3 hours a day because DoorDash sucks so bad, you go to GigCon to fucking smile. What the fuck just happened there? That's where I'm going with this. That's what just happened. So don't worry. I'm not Pedro's biggest fan in a positive way. but I'm sure the fuck a fan in a negative way. That's where he fucked up, and that's where you just fucked up. Call me out one more time in a comment like that, and this shit is going to get absolutely media real. You really want that shit going real? Think about it. Or maybe your channel is too good to be real, and you're just going to keep on selling shit. Woman, I don't need a Bible. I don't need a dictionary. I don't need to be told what's what. What I need is some real people around me, and I got shit ton of them. The likes of you, you know what that means to me? It means I did something right. The joke is on you, Sara Elizabeth. The joke is on Pedro. I'm trying to do my calculations, so don't quote me on this. But what I see so far across the board is 70% of the people do not approve of the gig. Con job. You decide to come up here and do what you did. I cannot blame myself for kicking this passenger off the flight because they don't like the turbulence. You know what turbulence is, Sarah? Turbulence is real. That's what we got to go through to get to where we need to be. And where we need to be is not going to be possible if we listen to you, Pedro, and Kim's Money Plans, Bentley, The Lounge, Roy, and all these other people that seem to have the fucking answer because they got this fucking word of mouth. It's not theirs. It's a word of mouth. I don't do word of mouth. You know what I do? I keep it real.